Welcome everyone. Tonight we're returning to a world of death and depravity. A world of horrors beyond your darkest dreams. A place where all the most vile things happen. That's right! Today we're returning to RPG Maker! I fucking love this engine! How's everyone doing today? Hello Maple, hello Wild Wolf Neo, hello Fish, hello Red. It is lovely to see you all today. Hope you're all having a decent Monday. RPG Maker rules. I fucking love RPG Maker. It's been forever since I last did, I don't know if this is strictly an RPG Maker horror game, because I know it does follow a slightly different structure, but it has been a while since we played something with that engine, and considering that's where, like, those are my fucking roots with, like, one-shot and shit, I gotta go back. I need to go back. That won't be a concern for too much longer, because with the spooky month coming, we are going to be doing quite a bit more horror in the future the next few weeks. I don't know if I'll do exclusively horror, probably not, but I do plan on leaning a bit more into it since I have so many like horror adjacent games in my backlog, so I'm like, I need an excuse to get through some of them. Are you proud of me? Yes, that's incredible! That is amazing! I'm so happy to hear that, Alice. I'm really, really proud of you. I hope the job is good and I hope it treats you well. Especially in this fucking economy, getting a job is a bitch. But yeah. Today we are going to be playing Line 88, a game I have found, while doing my weekly itch.io search. It seems pretty interesting. It shouldn't be more than an hour, maybe a bit. It says around 20 minutes, but we all know how I do things here. Angel, hi! Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Yeah. There are no choices. There's nothing to distract me. So theoretically, this should be a short stream. Whether that actually remains to be the case, I guess we'll find out. Get ready for a 7-hour-long stream. Okay, I will boot up the game now. Oh, shit! That is a good idea. Fuck, I wish I thought of that. I need to fix whatever chat thing I have that re-triggers that, because that is annoying. It bugs me. Game's a bit loud, actually. That should be better. I like the menu. It's got different gloops for each menu. That's awesome. I love it when menus got fun little details. Oh shit, my mouse. Hatoge. The following game has a dark atmosphere and is not intended for children. Warning for flashing lights. It was an ordinary day. I like the art already. I know I'm very easy to sell on a game's art style, but I really do fuck with it. Is it cool if I draw during the stream? No, I fucking hate artists! Yeah, of course it is. There's nothing interesting to look at in this side of town. He was just passing time, absent-mindedly waiting for a stop to be announced. Yeah, I didn't post an Aggie just because the stream is going to be like an hour tops, like an hour, maybe less, depending on how quickly we get through the game. So if you want to draw something and then just post it in like the server, that is more than fine. I just didn't want to post something and then, like, not be able to give enough people... I didn't want to post something and not give people enough time to be able to, like, actually finish something. You know, I feel like that'd be shitty, you know? I don't want to, like, rush anyone. Because then that just puts a lot of pressure on people to, like, hurry, and I feel like that kind of destroys, like, the chill atmosphere that I kind of want the Aggies to have. You know? I don't know if that makes any sense. There was nothing interesting to look at in this. Fuck, I already did that line. now paid no attention to his surroundings, and in return hoped to remain unperceived also. He's just like me for real! Art speedrun 90%, aka just let us go as slow as possible. I feel like that's the opposite of a speedrun, but I respect it. This was his routine. It had been for many years, and he hadn't wished for this to change. Yet, on this particular morning, something odd occurred. Excuse me. Oh my god, no, that's just like me for real! Holy shit! :3. That's me! But hi, Bunny. Yes? Sorry to bother you, but you seem super familiar. What's your name? It's... now? I knew it! I'm Siren, do you remember me? As soon as he heard that name, distant memories from high school came rushing in. They were mostly blurry images from a time now had long forgotten. It's been forever! How have you been? Oh my god, I love voicing this character already. Hi, hello! Are you working or still pursuing a higher degree? I remember you being like super smart. You're probably doing something sciencey, right? Wait, don't say it, let me guess! You're an astrologist! Do you mean an astronomer? Oh, right, astrology is like star signs, right? I always get those two mixed up, whoopsie. That's super cool, though. I wish I was smart enough to study the stars. I'm not an astronomer. I work in net security. Oh. I mean, duh, would have totally been my next guess. As for me, I have my own fashion label now. It's still small and I don't have a physical store or anything, but I'll get there. Speaking of, I am so in love with your jacket. Where'd you get it? The center? Are you going to the center right now? Can you show me where it is? Do you know any other cool stores? No, I'm driving to work. Wow, you start late. I never get to start late with my part-time job. I never get to start late with my part-time job. Ugh. Like, I know that I gotta keep a side gig for now, so it can't be helped, but seriously though, working in retail should be considered a human rights violation. They're just like me for real. Siren? Yeah, no, this is just what I'd sound like. I will just go up to someone and ramble for like 30 to 40 minutes, just straight. It's a problem. Because let me tell you, some of the customers I get, the actual worst. Like, just the other day, Siren went on a tangent at a speed now struggled to keep up with, now grew increasingly nervous. As the conversation continues, he felt a strong sense of deja vu. He wasn't sure why, but his gut told him that this wasn't a good thing. He'd always hated twinks. Although it wasn't his stop yet, he could easily walk their remaining distance. When the next stop was announced by the speaker, Now got up. Anyway, I have to go. No, it was nice to see you again. We should totally meet up sometime. Give me your phone real quick. Sorry, I don't have it with me. You're kidding! I could never leave the house without my phone. I'd actually die. What to do? I know! Let me hand you one of my business cards! Okay. The feeling was growing. Now started fidgeting with the hem of his coat while he waited for Siren to fish out his card. I could have sworn I put them in here. One sec. I really need to go. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. It's just... It kind of feels like fate that we met again after such a long time, you know? Like, what are the chances? And there's so much more to catch up on. That's fine. This is fine. Suddenly, all the lights in the bus started flickering. sorry. That was my immediate fucking first thought when I heard that sound effect. I am so sorry. Freddy Fazbear's taking public transportation! Oh, fuck! Just like that, world had gone dark. A distant memory. A classroom during lunch break. As usual, now is sitting by himself. He didn't have any friends. I should not be using the happy expression while I'm reading this out. So it came as a surprise to him when someone sat down at his table and cheerfully smiled at him. That's what I dress like! Oh, I'm fucked. It's over for me. He didn't remember what they talked about, but the classroom did seem a little bit brighter that day. That's sweet! What just happened? Everything went dark. Yeesh. Now his eyes needed a few moments to get used to the darkness. Not only had the lights inside the bus gone out, outside was complete darkness as well. Now? Are you okay? I'm fine. What about you? Got a little spooked, but I'll survive. That's good. That's good. The feeling of relief didn't last very long. Soon now realized that everyone else had disappeared. Oh my god! The Eldritch Horrors are shipping us! Cthulhu's playing with his fucking dolls again! This is what happens. I just pick up 2 dolls and just, like, smack them together. Yeah. Look, you see, if I put them in a tiny box, they will eventually start making out. Eldritch Horror voice. Teehee making my Blorbos kiss. Yeah. Weren't there other passengers before? Oh gosh, were there? I was so absorbed in our conversation. Maybe they all, like, got off while we were talking. Maybe. Or they went to the driver to complain. That's what people know best, just complain all day. Not like the driver can help it either, right? Also, I don't know. Whatever happened can't be that bad. Like, the bus is literally still running. I think we're just in a tunnel or something. Because the reception in here sucks! Whatever. I'm sure once we get out of this tunnel, it'll be bright as day again. I don't know. Maybe we should talk to the driver as well? If that's okay. Oh, yeah, sure. I was made to voice Siren. Oh my god, this looks sick. I fuck with this style a lot for, like, RPG Maker. I can't interact with anything, though, so that's a bummer. I know there are no multiple endings, but I'm glad they gave us 20 save files anyways. How do I close the menu? Help! I'm stuck in the... There, okay, I guess you need to save to bring up... to close the menu. What? I don't think that's supposed to happen. What the fuck? I don't think that's intentional. I can control the... okay, on one hand, that's really sick as, like, a trailer shot, actually, but there's no way that this was intentional. They, okay, wait, I actually know what happened. The, 3D plugin that they use for this has camera controls. For controller, specifically, I believe they might have disabled them on keyboard and mouse, but they did not disable them for controllers. That is very fascinating. Actually, wait, I want to press all the buttons to see if it is a thing. Yeah, they definitely disabled the keyboard controls. But not controller. Heard this is a short stream? Yeah. I don't know what it was. We're gonna reload our save file and hope. Okay. But yeah, the game said it wasn't. Wow, that wasn't a cutscene? Nope, that was just me fucking with the camera. Again, they did not. They forgot to disable camera control for keyboard controller. So you can. This is just what the game looks like. Yeah, this is RPG Maker. Honestly, it's not that hard to do within RPG Maker if you're strictly looking at plugins. Like, I believe this is just a bunch of 2D assets. It's, I believe, using a lot of similar camera techniques to Doom in that sense. I mean, obviously there is some, like, primitive 3D geometry with the seats here, which are kind of, fucking, what is the word for, like, tilted rectangles? Those. The word is probably not tilted rectangles, but... Anyways, I feel like the bus doesn't end. Rhombus, diagonal. The top and bottom are like parallel, but then the side, yeah. All sorts of this. They do not all have the same sides, and they do not have equal opposite angles. Wait, no, maybe they might. No, they do. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know geometry. I fucking failed the shit out of math class. At this point now, I notice that the bus seemed to be a lot longer than he remembered. That's fine. That's... Everything alright? Oh my god, I just noticed the fucking smiley face on Siren's jacket. Wait. Hey, wait! That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm gonna... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. This feels like getting hate crimed. I just thought that we should have reached the driver by now. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Maybe that's like a thing in this town. Like a tourist attraction. Extra long buses! Not really. I'm just kidding! It probably just seems long because we're a little on edge, right? Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure the infinite bus is fine. Buses do this all the time. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Also, this is the same, I believe, alternative pause menu. I don't know if this is I don't actually remember if this is a base RPG Maker thing, but I do know that a lot of Studio Investigrave games use the same like plugin for that menu where it just brings up the save and load and no like items like party menu equip. It cuts out a lot of the RPG Maker fluff in the menus for more story-based visual novel-esque games, which I think is very useful for games like this. I know that's probably not a detail anyone actually cares about, and it's a very, very minute detail, but I find it interesting, okay? Huh. Yeah, maybe the bus is getting a little too long. But let's not assume anything bad just yet and keep on going. I mean, we gotta reach somewhere eventually, right? Yeah. I was born to voice this twink. I'm just assuming that Siren is a twink. I don't actually know. I need to check your pronouns. Okay, yeah, no, that store page says 2 young men. Thank God. Thank God it's just he, him, but fruity. Whoa. What's up? I could have sworn. Was there something? Never mind. Gender inspector, pronouns, please. Oh my God, I love Papers, Please. Papers, Please modware instead of like accepting or rejecting fucking immigration forms, you're assigning pronouns. I do like the little walks, like, he's a funky little guy. Let's talk about something. So, what do you like to do? I love the Polar Express, but it's a bus time loop. I don't think the Polar Express infinitely looped, but I've never seen it, so I don't actually know. The only thing I know about that movie is that one fucking kid who goes, eh. I don't actually know what line he says, but eh. You get the vibe from that noise. Or is this just in Stars in Time but bus? There is no time loop! It is a spatial loop, not a time loop. There's a difference. Fuck, my stutter's a bitch. Oh my God, not again. Look! I'm in a time loop. I'm always in a time loop, but we don't talk about that. I play video games to get away from the time loop. Sleep? I love you now. You're... I meant like hobbies and stuff. I don't know. Are you into anime? You seem like someone who'd like anime. You seem like someone who'd like anime. No, not really. I don't have a computer. I don't have a computer at home. What? What about your phone? It's too old. For a net security worker, you are... Actually, now that I think of it, most net security people I know are like, if I could, I would live like a hermit. So, you know what? Actually, I changed my mind. That makes sense. That tracks. But you work with computers, right? Yeah, but I don't want to work at home also. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Then what else are you doing at home? I talk. I mean, you talk. Like with friends on the phone? Or, like, you talk? Like, with friends on the phone? Or, what do you mean? You know, an IT guy is good to throw a lot of. Yeah, you're not. That is the funniest thing. Is that is not inaccurate. Look, if your IT guy is like a well-adjusted, normal person, get the fuck out of there. That is not an IT guy. That is Dave from accounting. Do not trust him with your computer. They either gotta be a fucking shut-in neat. Or, okay, I guess not a neat, because employment, but... Total shut-in, or Luddites. One of the two! Did the audio cut out? I should... I am talking. Yeah, that. Okay, now, what the fuck are you hiding? What the fuck is your deal, man? Now or I'm talking about now, because Siren was like, you talk? Like with friends on your like, with friends on your phone? And he's just like, yeah, that. Like, there's 100% chance he is... who do you talk to? Who do you talk to now? What's he up to now? It's now or never. The alarm bells are ringing. I gotta sound the siren. Fuck. So you were able to make friends. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. Well. You were always alone before. It's good that that's changed, I mean. Oh. Okay. I'm just happy I have decent vocal range, because I'm like, I know that's not, like, really anything to brag about, because, like, most people can play it, but, like, I feel like having a conversation with yourself is way harder than I don't know if I actually do a good job of it. I'm gonna be so for real, but it's hard. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Don't you fuck with me, game. I saw some shit. Hello? You saw it too. You saw it too? Ah, so that's what you saw before. But what was it? We got a jump scare in the distance. Oh, do you think it might be another passenger? I don't know about that. Let's catch up with him. No, a little rude to just run away, don't you think? We did not get a good look at it. I have no idea what the fuck we're running towards, but I can't imagine any negative consequences. I will fucking kill it. Wait. What the fuck is that? Hi, what the fuck are you? Is that a broccoli? Hello, Kirbs. Hi, Jacob, that's a broccoli. I need to interact with the broccoli! Is that a little girl? I don't know, but we're going to... We're going back in time. Because I need to know if I can interact with that thing, because that was not a thing before. I watched your Punch-Out video. Nice! I'm glad you enjoyed it! Yeah, but I lied. I'm a liar, and I lied. How did you enjoy the Punch-Out video? I did read all the comments on that video. I do know that people are interested in, like, doing, like, a title defense streams, but... Again, I feel like it would really have to be, like, a thing I assign some time to, because I got my ass kicked by Glass fucking Joe, and... If I ever see that again, if that ever happens again, I'll never live it down. If I lose twice to Glass Joe, I'm done. That's the end of my career. I have to go retire, live in a fucking cave off the fucking Caribbean. I can never show my face in civilization again. I still have to check out your YouTube videos. I feel like I'd really like... My YouTube videos are just VODs, they're just my streams, but, I do want to get into actually making, like, proper YouTube videos. I just always... I am such a perfectionist with my scripts. I spend so much time on, like, trying to pace everything out, trying to fucking figure out... Like, I want to actually say something with it, instead of just... Fighters got new moves before then. Huh. Highly recommend the In Stars and Time. Odell, hi! How you doing today? It is lovely to see you. I also highly recommend my In Stars and Time VODs. Those are my fucking best work ever. Where is my broccoli? Where did it go? What happened to my fucking... Where did it go? Am I being gaslit right now? Oh yeah, the Chrono Jotter is also a really good game. Yeah, he's hiding something. How are you? How goes stream? Stream goes good. We got a we got two twinks. Siren's just like me for real. And Sandman hits like a motherfucking truck. Yeah, I'm terrified. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that the mode isn't cool as fuck. Everyone gets new moves. It's like fucking everyone gets new gimmicks and stuff. It's super duper cool. But... Okay, broccoli should be right around here. Because I know we got through this dialogue. Oh, two twinks. Yeah! They're old classmates. They met up on a bus, and now the bus is infinitely looping. That's fine. I see nothing wrong with this information. I would not imagine anything bad happening from a time... The broccoli is gone! Oh, no. No, okay, this is where we were. Where the fuck is the broccoli? The one I missed? Yes, that was the one. My broccoli. I can't interact with the broccoli! What the fuck is that? You can't just put shit on my path and... Let me... Also, if you play Punch-Out again, kick it. I don't want to. Fine. I even want to see it. Oh. Whoa, am I high or is there grass growing from the ground? Yeah. Oh, pretty. Oh, pretty. Pretty? Yeah, maybe they should add plants to more public transportation. I'm not sure that the plants would be too happy. Oh. Oh. The ones here seem to be fine, though. It's because they're... Never mind. It's a mushroom! Fuck-ass bus. Fuck-ass bus. Oh! You know, this whole overgrown theme in here just got... this whole overgrown theme in here just got me the idea for my next print! Give me a moment while I write it down. Now? Duh, else I just forget it. He's just like me for real! Do you know 11 Boxer Breakthroughs? Dude, I fucking love that Bumbles McFumbles video. That shit's a fucking banger. I love you, Bumbles. You're the fucking goat. I love that underrated... That is one of my favorite, like, underrated smaller channels. I can't say a small channel, because I'm a smaller channel, but, you know, relative to the entirety of YouTube, actually, relative to the entirety of YouTube, but pretty much everyone's a small channel. You get the idea. While now waited for Siren to finish his speech, he silently watched him. Something about his presence was oddly comforting to now, almost as if he was right back in school, sitting together at lunch, sharing notes. Now quickly shook off this feeling. And got it! Thanks for waiting. Always gotta strike when the iron's hot, get me? Not really. I'm not much of an artist. Really? I'd bet you would make, like, super interesting art if you tried. As they say, quiet rivers are... big? No, that doesn't sound right. I will quit. I'm not fighting that motherfucker. Like, in the ring in real life? Because in that case, you're probably dead. Quiet rivers run dry? Wait, that doesn't even make any sense. Still waters run deep? Yeah, that's it! You're so smart! But, like, honestly, maybe that's just your problem. You think too much. You need to feel more, you get me? Okay. I'll try. Yo, Siren, my unsolicited... That's a whole-ass fucking tree! That's fine. Punch-Out YAOIII. Punch-Out... We're talking about on Punch-Out YAOIII. Honestly, if you ever talk about any Punch-Out characters, I'm just going to assume you're talking about the Punch-Out YAOIII version, because... Yeah, no, I value my skull. You don't need it. Look, it's worth it. Is the Angry Irish one right? That is correct. They're back! Siren, I don't think that's a person. You know, now that you say it, yeah, I don't think that's a person either. Huh. But, like, what is it then? I'm not sure. We should find out. What if it's friendly? It's not like it's attacking us or anything. And besides, it's in our way, so... Don't worry, I won't let anything bad happen to you. Okay. That motherfucker just ran away again! Get back here! Oh! Huh? I just randomly got the chills. No clue why. It's probably nothing. Should we take a break? I feel like if you said you were British, he'd get so mad he'd have a stroke and you'd win by default. Or he'd kill you in the ring. Or outside the ring. Are we allowed to send links in chat? It depends on what you're linking to. Yo, Lurker, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stay. But yeah, go for it. just as long as it's, you know, generally safe for work, and also not a virus. Have you heard of Lies of P, the game? I have! I haven't had the chance to check it out myself. Alright, okay, fine. Pulling up the... I saw a blue sky lake I saw and thought of you. Alright, what... I'm deleting my channel. I'm... Go fuck yourself! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's not true! It's not! It's fucking over for me. Well, I picked a great time. Hi, Dell sent me a message in chat. It was like, saw this and thought of you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. It is nice to meet you. But god damn it. I'm going to cry. That's it. That's the caption. That send tweet. Hit send. Fuck it. Oh god damn it. Hi, welcome to line 88. Thank you, but it's okay. I'm just feeling a little under the weather. It'll go away. It'll go away. Alright, if you say so. You can't see, but I'm cackling. Your Honor, if I get banned, I will die happy. I won't ban you, but I will cry. Del draws, why don't you draw me kicking your fucking ass? Hey, that's actually pretty impressive. I do want to get around to it eventually. There are a lot of games that I haven't played just because I am broke as shit and don't have the money for full price games most of the time. Del the Betrayer. That's cool. I wouldn't worry about that. We're just having a little, just a little guy in my brain. That's fine. Cost of the line is $15. I already own it, but thank you. It is peak. I do want to stream it eventually. Oh, I never cut the VODs. I keep everything in. Already got the game and it was fun. Yeah, it's super fun. I really do love. I played a bit of it off stream. Like, it does have Twitch integration, so I'm like, that's why I'm like, I want to stay. Have you gotten Silksong? I have not. I want to play original Hollow Knight first, though, which is why I haven't like rushed to buy it. No. Yeah. Damn, Mario gets $90 fucking dollars. $90 fucking dollars. Dude, I so want to check out Of the Devil. I've heard really, really good things. I'm 100% down to stream it. $70 for bundle. Not really voice acting streams for either, but they're really good. I mean, the games don't really have... I mean, I guess they kind of do, but... Of the Devil is great. I know. God, there are so many games I want to stream. I picked up fucking Your Turn to Die as well recently, which is another game I want to stream, but that is a game I definitely want to stream with, like, several other people. As well as fucking, Witch's Heart. That is something I want to, like, put together a group of, other streamers and voice actors for. Because I have learned my lesson in doing, like, big-ass ensembles alone. Because it's a bad idea for long periods of time. To be fair, I'm no stranger to doing, like, visual novels or, like, a lot of talking streams, but, The game's 20 minutes and we've gone on for an hour, by the way. So I might be a little bit embarrassingly talkative, but I really enjoy this game so far. I really fuck with... I don't know if there's much I can really gather from, like, the themes and stuff so far. I'm very confused at this point. But I do enjoy the characters and their designs, so I'm happy. Salt Cup incident. We don't talk about Salt Cup. Boy. I need to have the Salt Cup video on, like, standby, because I don't know. Yeah, I just like looking at them. There are a bunch of other games from these developers that I want to check out as well. Like, I am very much going to check out the developers' other games, because they have quite a few, actually. This will probably be like what I do with, like, the Studio Investigrave games, where I kind of go through a developer's, like, entire library. I mean, not like just now, but back then as well. Huh? I never, thought that. Really? Of course. You were very kind to me. Then why didn't you tell me before moving away? It was complicated. I'm sorry. Yeah, makes sense. Sorry for bringing this stuff up now. It just weighed on me a little, that's all. Let's forget about all that and get a move on. As they say, past is in the past, right? Right. Nothing bad is going to happen. I feel great. Look, if someone dies... I don't know about Salt Cup. No one needs to know about Salt Cup. I was gonna look it up. I will post it in the Discord after this, actually. Drop that fucking Mario price, or I'll break everything in front of me, but I'm too broke to afford another TV, Xbox, Wii, Sega console, and yeah. Dude, I don't even own a Switch 2. I don't, and I don't really have... Okay. There are two games that, like, I want to buy a Switch 2 for, and it is fucking Kirby Air Riders and Tomodachi Life 2. Those are it for me. I do not give a shit about anything else. Okay, fine. I'll pull up the Salt Cup video for everyone here. Oh, boy. Oh, God. You guys are gonna regret this. You guys are gonna regret learning about this. Okay, so when I was doing my, like, throat healing stuff, a lot of things online told me to, you know, gargle salt water. In retrospect, I might have added too much fucking salt. It is fully coated the outside of the glass. There's so much fucking salt in there. Too much fucking salt. I think it was, like, salt with water, you know? I'm not taking questions about the Salt Cup. For the record, I did drink some of it. Yeah, it did not taste good. This shocks everybody. I did get this image out of it. So... Looks at nursing PTSD. Oh shit, you're a nurse? That's sick as fuck, actually. Okay, first of all, fuck you, Alice. I don't know if you're still in chat, but fuck you! Fuck you! Nursing student. Fair enough. Now? Yeah? Would you be down to hang out after that? Would you be down to hang out after this? Like, somewhere cozier. I don't know. I did not count. I did not count how many teaspoons of... I just did it until the salt stopped dissolving into the water. Why would you do that, Joy? I read salt water. And so I was like, I don't know how much salt's in water. I should add... Yeah, you're just gargling it, so, like, maybe if I add more salt, the more the throat heal stuff. So... That was my thought process. Do you think the ocean is safe to drink? I didn't drink it! I gargled it! I go... That's the sound. That's not the sound. That's not the sound I made, but... The gargle. This is about the cup full of 100% salt, 1% water. That was after the water had all evaporated over several days. But yes, we are talking about the salt cup. That would... Let's, focus on getting out first. Siren's, like... Hated every second of it. That is what I was doing to heal my throat. Again, you can't just... That's for, like, drinking. For, like, a gargle? Tree overlay? Yeah. That's, like, the thing at the end of the bus. We're getting haunted by trees. But specifically, a leaveless tree, which is like a hairless cat. As in, I fucking hate them. No, that's a lie. I actually really like hairless cats, but I think it's funny. Now? Now... Red leaves crossover. Where did Red go? What's your favorite cat breed? Me. Weird question, but what would you do if we're, like, actually stuck here? Whoa, the head pat is a little bit off. Want to be a horse and have a salt lick? Oh my god, Uma Musume Kirbs, that's awesome. I have all the highest stats, and I'm, like, the coolest horse, and I'm, like, everyone's, like, my friend, and I have, like, awesome, like, cool powers, and everyone's, like, really, really jealous, and, like... Uh-huh. Everyone agrees. Wins less than heart. Fuck off! Have you ever tried a jawbreaker? I slowly slide across the table a copy of Infinity Train. I don't know. Right. I guess you wouldn't. I would like the Joy Horse. I would hope most people here would like the Joy Horse. If they wouldn't, what are they doing here? Or do you guys only like me for my cat? I've actually not had a jawbreaker. They sound like they would be a torture device, actually, not a candy. I do like balls on my mouth, so maybe I'll give him a chance. I need to shut the fuck up! I was like sometimes I don't think before I speak, and by sometimes I mean often. Siren? Be honest with me. Am I a nuisance? No, that's... I just keep asking myself where I went wrong. I was so happy to see you again, but... You've been trying to get away from me, haven't you? Maybe you can blame me for all this mess. Maybe if I hadn't talked to you, then none of this is my fault. No. You have it all wrong. I'm bad at expressing my feelings. And I was always afraid that I might grow attached. And then you'd grow tired of me, and I'd be all alone again. Sorry. I thought I'd do you a favor if I disappeared from your life. What? I am said that I thought it would do... I heard you, but are you, like, serious right now? Of course you wouldn't do me a favor by disappearing, you dumbass! Why would I spend time with you if I didn't like it? Did you think I didn't have other friends to bother? Be for real with me! Yeah, but... You might grow tired of me eventually, right? Nah, not in 100 years! I am LOYAL! Sticks and stones and all that jazz! And I am not allowing you to be self-deprecating on my watch! You're wonderful, and if your other friends aren't telling you that enough, then maybe you need better friends. Just saying. I do actually want to start editing clips for fucking YouTube, so I actually really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the clips, Neo. Thank you a lot. I will be sure to let you know if I end up using them. You're the best. Again, clippers are always super duper appreciated. They help out a lot more than people realize. I really got worked up there, huh? So sorry you had to hear all that. This place is really starting to get to me, I'll tell you what. But since we finally cleared up this misunderstanding, I am back in action! So let's kick some ass, get out of here, and then... Oh, I know! Let's go to karaoke afterwards. Huh? Karaoke? No way! I can't sing! Ah, don't worry, I'll sing the first song with you. And if it sounds silly, at least we'll sound silly together. Okay. But you have to promise not to laugh. People who laugh at others during karaoke are the worst! If anyone ever laughs at you for singing, I will beat them up. Alright, that got my spirits back up. Now let's make it like a tree and get out of here ASAP. Your Honor, they're gay. all of the aboves. To be fair, I often combine naps and sunbaths. Like, Joy, did you change the YAOIII to Yuri? I did. I just realized I did that on the one stream where the YAOIII tag is applicable. God fucking damn it! Fuck! I should have known. Siren? Hmm? About karaoke. I don't think I can sing after all, so can I just come to listen? Aw, I promise you'll absolutely love it if you just give it a try. I don't know. What if I embarrass myself? You know, Sheila's super out of tune as well, but it doesn't matter to me, because I'm just happy that she's having fun. Huh? At first, she didn't want to go to karaoke either, and now I can barely get her to pass the mic. So you'll be in great hands with us, you'll see. He's straight! Siren. Wait, what? Oh, you can re-trigger the dialogue by walking back. They did not make the disaster buy? Oh, yeah. I'm just imagining with, like, his reaction of, like... Hmm? Sorry, I was just wondering, who was Sheila? Oh, right, I never told you about her. Sheila's my wonderful girlfriend. She's also the reason that I'm here in the first place. So she lives in this town? Yeah, it's that huge building near the center. Oh, you should totally come visit us there. Visit us while I'm there. You'll love Sheila. She's so cool. Yeah. The yearning is fucking palpable. Oh my gosh, finally! Is that the door? Phew, maybe you could tell, but I was starting to get a little worried there. But that just proves once again that a positive attitude is all you need. Well, most of the time anyway. I guess it doesn't open automatically. Well then. Don't just stand there! Help me pry this open! Right, so sorry. Even after using all their strength, the door wouldn't even open an inch. God fucking damn it! You've gotta be kidding. You've gotta be kidding. I mean, no worries. I'm sure we just missed, like, a switch or something. Or maybe the thing we ran into before has the key. Yeah, something like that. Let's just stay calm and retrace our steps. This is just another roadblock, nothing more. Right? Yeah. But it didn't matter how long they searched. They couldn't find anything that would open the door. It was impossible to say how much time had passed, but eventually their limbs grew tired. Just for a moment, now had a dream. It was a cherished memory. But perhaps, now thought, I ruined it now. Siren? Are you asleep? You again. What's up with you? Don't look at me like that. Do you think I wanted this to happen? I left him behind for his own good. I didn't want him to see this part of me. I tried to get away. It's his own fault, you know? He came back for me, even though I ran away. He's the only one who has ever fought for me. He's the only one. I thought that maybe we could leave together and we could... But I couldn't let him leave after all. He chose her over me. What am I even saying? You're not judging me. You're just hungry, aren't you? I'll be heading out for a bit. If I come back and you've harmed just a single hair on his body, I'll make sure that you experience something worse than hell. It's not just you and me from now on, so I expect you on your best behavior, you got that? But it's okay, we don't have to fight. And we can help each other. You'll keep him safe, and I'll bring you food. I heard there's a pretty building near the center. Make sure Siren has sweet dreams while I'm gone. See you soon, Siren. After all, you're mine now and forever. That motherfucker! You trapped him in the fucking torment nexus! For the Undead Game Jam 2020. Damn! No, very much so. That is the intention. And that, everybody, was line 88. I really enjoyed it, actually. That was a really interesting game. It was really short, but I enjoyed it. YAOIII needs therapy, like a lot of it. Yeah. Look, sometimes you trap a friend in the torment nexus. That's fine. It happens to the best of us. The developer does have quite a few other games that I very, very much am interested in checking out eventually, but I think for now, I think we'll be closing off for the... And the game closed. Okay. Well, I really enjoyed that, actually. That was a really interesting game. I fucked with it. It wasn't like the deepest thing I've ever played, but I had a really, really good time with it. It was very interesting. I think the characters were really, really fun to kind of explore a bit. I do wish there was more to it, but... Are you now? Because, man, I want you now. Fuck, I already made that joke earlier. Have a nice day, Joy. Have a nice day, full blocks. I will see you all very, very soon. I believe Wednesday with Good Job. Not the, I believe, Nintendo game, but YAOIII, another RPG Maker game. YAOIII visual novel. Not a visual novel. I don't know. Thumbs up emoji. Now let's see who's live. Aqua is live. Let's go give him some support. They're a good friend. Let us go wish him well. I will see you all Wednesday. Good night, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming. Good night!